Okay. So till the previous lecture, we finished with both the models, okay, network models, which is OSI and TCP/IP. We are going to start with data link layer. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, you all tell me data link layer comes at which level if you go from bottom to top?
Second.
Yeah, who said that? Who said that? Radhika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Radhika, yes, good. In fact, it is given on the screen only. Data link layer comes at the second level if we start from bottom to top. Okay, it comes after the network layer. Which layer? It comes after which layer?
Network layer.
It
Network
comes
layer.
after the network layer. Now, see, when I was teaching you all OSI model, I had told you all that there are 7 layers in this model. And so starting from application layer where the message is generated, then in the presentation layer, what happens in the presentation layer? What happens in the presentation layer? What happens in the presentation layer? The syntax, the
Data
conversion,
translation and
ट्रांसमिशन नहीं होता है यहाँ पे बाबा. Presentation layer
encryption.
deals with the syntax and semantics. It deals with the conversion of data into machine level language, encryption of data. ठीक है, उसके बाद में then it goes to the next level, which is the session layer. Okay, where the sessions are created, users are identified, synchronization is done, and then it goes to the transport layer. Okay, where the segments, the messages are broken down into segments. Then it goes to the network layer, where the messages are then further broken down into packets. Then these packets are transmitted to the data link layer. नीचे आता है. Now in the data link layer, these packets are further encapsulated into frames. ठीक है? And then there is a raw transmission of data from the source machine to the destination machine via the physical medium. All right. Is this much clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now in the data link layer is the main issue or the main task of the data link layer is to create frames. And framing is one of the major tasks of the data link layer. Okay. Now what happens is, as you can see in the diagram, the left side name it as machine A and the right side name it as machine B. Now, can you see the network layer at both the machines? Machine A and
Yes,
machine
ma'am.
B? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Below the network layer is what which layer?
Data
Physical
link
layer.
layer.
Data link
link
layer.
layer.
Oh, sorry, data link.
Data link layer. So below the network layer is the data link layer, and below the data link layer is
Physical layer.
Physical layer.
Physical layer.
okay. Now, what happens is the machine A will just put the bits, okay, on the wire, and machine B just takes them off. ठीक है, यानी machine A, which is on the left hand side, that machine will send the bits, ठीक है, on the wire, and machine will take them, मतलब उसको receive करेगा. So this is like when you let's say if we want to water plants using pipe, how are we going to do? We have to attach the pipe to the tap, right? फिर हम लोग वो टैप चालू करते हैं एंड देन इमेजिन करो कि वो पानी के जगह पे बिट्स ट्रांसमिट हो रहे हैं. Just imagine that bits are transmitted from one place to the other. So जो पहला bit मैंने transmit किया है वो पहला उसको मिलेगा. ठीक है? Now unfortunately our communication circuits are not 100% error free. ठीक है? Errors happen occasionally. All right? और उससे ज्यादा क्या है? See, just have a look at the text which is given. I'm reading fourth bullet. They have only a finite data rate and there is a non-zero propagation delay between the time a bit is sent and the time it is received. Now, what is propagation delay? See, finite data rate means एक rate per the bits will be transmitted. When we say that the speed of the system is 56 kbps or mbps, that is what the transmission rate. Okay, so it has a fixed finite data rate and there is a non-zero propagation delay. What do you mean by propagation delay? Anyone who knows what is propagation delay?
I'm traveling.
Ma'am, time taken to reach that destination, something.
Traveling,
The
transmission.
traveling between.
Yes, the transmission time from one place to the other. Non-zero propagation delay means what? See, when machine A transmits any number of bits to machine B, let's say, for example, machine A transmitted those number of bits as at time interval T1. Okay, the bits are going to get propagated from source machine to the destination machine, right? Now, is it so that time interval T1 at which the bits, were transmitted, at that time interval only, and at T1 pe hi, will they get the bits? Will the receiver get the bits?
No, ma'am.
No, na. There's always going to be a propagation delay. Matlab, see, the traveling time will always be there, right? It is not going to reach at that particular second only, right? और उससे ज्यादा ये है कि when the bits are transmitted from one place to the other, we say that the transmission speed is so much, but then there are transmission errors, there are problems in the circuits, which is why there is a delay. Okay, there are disruptions. We will do one entire chapter on transmission impairments where we will understand what a disruption is. Okay, so but then right now, just for your knowledge purpose, itna samajh ke lo ki the communication circuits are not very, are not error free. There are errors, there are disruptions, there are noise, because of which there are such kind of delays. Now, when I say non-zero, matlab, what do you mean by non-zero?
No interrupt.
Non-zero. What do you mean?
Zero means there will be certain amount of delay that will not be zero.
Exactly. Who said that?
Ma'am Radhika.
Radhika. Very good, Radhika. So non-zero means anything other than zero. We are talking about numbers. So zero propagation delay मतलब delay है ही नहीं, वही time interval पे उसको मिल जाएगा. But non-zero propagation delay मतलब there is some amount of traveling time, there is some amount of propagation delay from one place to the other, that the bits are sent from one place to the other. Non-zero, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything which is not zero. Okay. The protocols used for communications must take all these factors into consideration. So, what do you mean by protocol?
Sets of
Set of rules.
रटा हुआ है ना ये, set of rules, set of rules, set of rules. Set कुछ तो अलग बोलो कभी तो. The logic, the agreement between the two parties. There are different answers, right? But same meaning. So whatever are the communication protocols, those protocols must take all these factors into consideration when the algorithms are designed. Okay, now in the data link layer, you don't have the algorithms in the portion, but as far as an introduction is considered, this would be better to tell the audience or tell the students that there are protocols which are designed for each layers. These protocols must take into consideration all these problems which I just mentioned. What are the problems that I just mentioned?
Ma'am, a non-zero propagation delay.
अरे डायरेक्ट वहां पे कहाँ आ गए? Non-zero propagation delay, okay. But when the bits are transmitted from machine A to machine B, the communication circuit is prone to error. Okay, the communication circuits are prone to errors. So there may be errors, मतलब 0 to 1, 1 to 0, bit यहाँ वहाँ, these errors will come. Okay, and then you mention about that there is, when the bits are transmitted from A to B, there is always a non-zero propagation delay. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
there's always a delay. And now, for these two problems, the protocols must be so designed that it is taking all these factors into consideration. Okay, and then the communication should happen. Now, the data link layer has a number of specific functions it can carry out. These functions include, let's have a look at the functions of data link layer. What is the first function that I have given? Providing a well-defined service interface to the network layer. What do you mean by this?
A good device.
Sorry?
A good device.
Okay. See, data link layer is always providing service to the layer above it. Which is the layer above data link layer?
Network layer.
Network layer. So data link layer has to provide proper service interface to the network layer. What is the service? Say basically what data link layer has to do at the receiving end, at the destination machine, visualize karo. What data link layer has to do? Accept the bits, convert them into frames, and pass these frames upwards to the network layer. So that now the network layer will now convert it into packets. This is the major service interface that has to be provided by the data link layer to the network layer. The network layer has to assure that all the packets are received or not. Okay. So this is the first function. What is the first function? Providing service interface to the network layer. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
See, if the data link layer is not there, if the data link layer was not there in the ISO model, OSI model, then there wouldn't have been any frames. Correct? Imagine those raw bits are directly transmitted to the network layer as it is. There has to be one layer in between those two which will provide an intermediate, a mediator जो होता है ना, that kind of service to the network layer. Otherwise, converting the entire raw bit into packets would be a big problem. Because packets are big in size, ना, frames में encapsulation होता है basically. क्या होता है frames के अंदर वो जो packet जैसा मिलता है उसके आगे हम लोग और ये लगाते हैं header and trailer. Just have a look at the diagram below. Just have a look at the diagram below. See, sending machine packet है, यानी ये कौन सा layer है?
Network layer.
Network layer. Network layer is sending the packet to the link layer. Correct? Data link layer will convert these packets into frames. Now these packets are further divided and then they are encapsulated into frames because frames are small. मतलब पूरा packet में नहीं जा सकता ऐसे. नहीं जाता है। वो कैसे होता है, जैसे बहुत बड़ा मैसेज, ठीक है, फिर उसको ब्रेक किया, मैसेज को ब्रेक किया, फिर बाद में फर्दर ब्रेक किया, फिर पैकेट्स में बनाया, फिर फ्रेम्स में बनाया. So they are in a way what they're doing is they're breaking the message into parts, into pieces. Okay, so packet is generated at the, I mean it's formed at the network layer, which is received by the data link layer down. Okay, this data link layer breaks the packet into frames. और वो frame कैसे encapsulate करता है? अभी अगर मैंने एक पैकेट को डिवाइड किया है 10 फ्रेम्स में, तो हर एक फ्रेम को वो आगे हेडर और ट्रेलर लगाएगा. समझा? ये तुम लोगों को डायग्राम पर्पस में ऐसा बताया है कि ये जो पैकेट है, दिस पैकेट विल गो, द कंटेंट विल गो हियर, पेलोड फील्ड, एंड हेडर एंड ट्रेलर विल बी अटैच्ड. डू यू गेट इट?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
समझा ना? So this entire thing is known as a frame. Okay, with the header and trailer along with the data, that the entire thing, see now this will consist of its own control information जो नेटवर्क लेयर से मिला है. बट इसके ऊपर ये अभी मेरे लिए एक ग्रुप ऑफ डेटा है, अभी इसके ऊपर मैं अपना हेडर और ट्रेलर लगाने वाली हूँ. ठीक है, सो ये यहाँ पे मैंने एक ही फ्रेम में उसको कन्वर्ट किया है. ठीक है, अभी सेकेंड पॉइंट देखो, डीलिंग विद ट्रांसमिशन एरर्स. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय डीलिंग विद ट्रांसमिशन एरर्स? We are talking about functions of data link layer. The first function was providing service to the network layer, a proper well-defined service interface to the network layer. This was the first function of the data link layer. What is the second function of the data link layer? Dealing with transmission errors. That means if I have converted a packet into frame, okay, and if the packet has the number, the data as 10000100, it should be received as exactly as this 100100. कोई भी 0 का 1, 1 का 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. So the data link layer has to deal with such kind of transmission errors also. How are they going to deal with such kind of transmission errors? With the help of protocols. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
With the help of protocols, with the help of algorithms, with the help of functions that are written. ठीक है, जैसे जो मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन यूज करके वो लोग फ्रेम्स बनाते हैं, उसी तरीके से रिसीविंग एंड में जब बिट्स मुझे मिलते हैं, रॉ बिट्स, अगर सपोज मैं डेटा लिंक लेयर हूं, तो मुझे जो रॉ बिट्स मिले हैं, वो रॉ बिट्स का मैं अभी वही लॉजिक यूज करके, यानी वही मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन अप्लाई करके, आई विल क्रिएट वन मोर चेकसम. हम लोग इसको चेकसम बोलते हैं. और वो मतलब डेस्टिनेशन मशीन का चेकसम और सोर्स मशीन का चेकसम सेम आना चाहिए. अगर सेम नहीं आया, दैट मीन्स देयर इज सम गड़बड़ इन द बिट्स, यानी 0 का 1, 1 का 0 हो गया. इन COA you all must have learned about parity, bit, data, error detection, error correction, Venn diagrams के through.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
कोई चीज
ma'am.
याद आया?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
वही एरर डिटेक्शन यहाँ पे होता है, सेम. ठीक है, लॉजिक वैसा ही यूज करते हैं. ऑल राइट, सो सी कहने का व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज दैट the source machine has a particular mathematical function or logic or protocol based on which it calculates the checksum. Okay, now suppose if the source machine's checksum is जो आया है वो फंक्शन अप्लाई करके जो वैल्यू आता है, that is let's say 501. Okay, now for a particular frame, all right, for one frame the checksum is 501. Now at the destination machine, when the data link layer receives those bits, it knows, okay, that this is frame 1, this is frame 2, because there are delimiters. मैं बताऊंगी धीरे धीरे क्या होता है, delimiters वगैरह क्या होता है. So वो पता चल जाता है कि कौन सा फ्रेम कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, कहाँ खत्म हो रहा है. तो स्टार्ट और एंड जब एक फ्रेम का मिल गया, ठीक है, अभी ये पर्टिकुलर फ्रेम का वो लोग वापस से वही सेम मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन करेंगे, सेम फंक्शन अप्लाई करेंगे, तो चेकसम सेम आना चाहिए, वैल्यू सेम आना चाहिए 501. अगर 501 नहीं आया, that means it implies that there is some error in the bits. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And then there are protocols also available to correct those errors. This is just detection. But in the data link layer, there are also protocols available to correct that error. ठीक है?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay. Then the third point is regulating the flow of data so that slow receivers are not swamped by fast senders. Now, what is this? It's raining or what? The third point, regulating the flow of data so that slow receivers are not swamped by fast senders. What do you mean by regulating? रेगुलेट करना क्या होता है? तुम्हारे घर में रेगुलेटर्स देखे? कहाँ पे होते हैं रेगुलेटर्स?
Yes.
Fans.
Kitchen cylinder.
Cylinder में regulate. I got everything about cylinder now that we have gas line since years. Cylinder में हाँ, yeah, I got it. Yes. And
ऑन ऑफ करने वाला
sorry,
मैम, वो सिलेंडर में ऑन ऑफ करते हैं ना वो।
हाँ, ठीक है, दैट इज एन ऑन ऑफ बटन लेंगे हम लोग. रेगुलेट करना मीन्स क्या? अभी
Speed बढ़ाना.
स्पीड बढ़ाना या स्पीड कम करना,
टू कंट्रोल स्पीड।
Control करना.
कंट्रोल है ना. अगर हम लोग को फैन एकदम तेज लग रहा है तो हम लोग उसको रेगुलेटर को घुमाएंगे, थोड़ा कम करेंगे. दैट इज रेगुलेटिंग. सो रेगुलेटिंग द फ्लो ऑफ डेटा मतलब I have been talking about the third point ever since we started the OSI model.
Ma'am, flow control.
Flow control करना.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly. Thank you so much. So it is flow control, which means that if the sender is a fast machine and if the receiver is a slow machine, then there has to be speed regulation done between the sending machine and the destination machine. Otherwise, what will happen?
Message will not reach
It
properly.
will not go properly.
हम errors आएगा फिर.
The message will not receive properly, ma'am.
The message
Will give error.
The message will not be received properly. Why it will not be received properly?
हम वही bits का issue हो जाएगा फिर again.
There will be data loss.
Data loss.
Yes, ma'am.
There will be data loss. Why data loss? Because there is no buffer only, no, at the destination machine. तो वो accept नहीं कर रहा है, see, deliver हो रहा है, bits are transmitting from one place to the other, but this machine is not accepting it. If it is not accepting it, ये घूम जाएगा इधर उधर. The data will get lost. समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, to accomplish these goals, the data link layer takes the packets it gets from the network layer and encapsulates them into frames for transmission. So, can you see the frame here? Header and trailer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम।
This is the packet which is termed as payload field. ठीक है? Draw the diagram properly in your exam. Use proper terminologies. Okay? So this is the sending machine. This is the receiving machine. From here, packet is received by the data link layer. From here, the data link layer gives this information to the network layer. ठीक है? यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? डेस्टिनेशन मशीन में क्या हो रहा है? नेटवर्क लेयर को पूरा मिल रहा है ना ये.
Yes, ma'am.
सी ये क्या करेगा? ये पूरा मिल रहा है.
नो मैम, हेडर एंड टेलर।
No, ma'am. Header and tailor निकाल.
निकाल के मिलेगा. सी क्या होता है ना, रिसीविंग मशीन में रॉ बिट्स इसको मिल रहे हैं. ठीक है, वो रॉ बिट से फ्रेम्स बनाएगा. फ्रेम्स बना के वो हेडर एंड ट्रेलर आइडेंटिफाई करेगा. कौन सा हेडर एंड ट्रेलर आइडेंटिफाई करेगा? उसका डेटा लिंक लेयर का. डेटा लिंक लेयर का हेडर एंड ट्रेलर आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद में वो उसको निकाल देगा. हेडर एंड ट्रेलर को निकाल देगा और ये जो है पार्ट ये ऊपर भेजेगा. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, have a look at this. Services provided to the network layer. See, the entire purpose of this kind of a system is that the bits get transmitted from one place to the other, so that the data communication can be enabled. Okay. The entire architecture is for this purpose only, that the bits can be transmitted from one place to the other. All right. Now, like I told you at the beginning only, the bits are transmitted on the physical medium. एक जैसे पाइप में कैसे how the data transmits in a pipe, वैसे वो bits भी flow होता है. ठीक है. Now, when I say that data link layer comes in between the network layer and the physical layer, that we know. Now, when you just look at the diagram on the left hand side, this is a virtual communication diagram and this is the actual communication diagram. So when I'm saying that there is a data transmission between two machines, okay, from source machine to the destination machine, what do you understand by that? मतलब see, virtual communication कैसे होगा? हम लोग को ऐसे लग रहा है कि हाँ, see, third level पे मतलब कौन सा layer है?
Network layer.
Network layer. So network layer से data link layer पे आ रहा है और ये virtual path है जिससे कि यहाँ पे data link layer को मिल रहा है और वो network layer को भेज रहा है. See, ultimately data link layer का काम क्या है? Network layer से इंफॉर्मेशन लेना, उसको एनकैप्सुलेट करना और उसको ट्रांसमिट करना डेस्टिनेशन मशीन पे. डेस्टिनेशन मशीन के डेटा लिंक लेयर का काम क्या है? बिट्स को रिसीव करना और नेटवर्क लेयर को देना. वो ये नहीं देखेगा कि ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर को मिला कि नहीं मिला, सेशन को मिला कि नहीं मिला, प्रेजेंटेशन को मिला कि नहीं मिला. वो उसका काम नहीं है. उसका काम सिर्फ नेटवर्क लेयर तक सीमित है. So take the bits from the network layer and transmit it to the network layer. वो उसका काम है. इसीलिए यहाँ पे नेटवर्क लेयर पे इतना इंपॉर्टेंस दिया गया है. इसीलिए यहाँ पे स्टार्ट इन लोग ने यहाँ से किया है. समझ में आई ये बात?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is not, see, actually host 1, the data originates from the topmost layer, 7th layer, यानी application layer. Actually it is that, okay, but right now we are discussing about data link layer. We are not talking about any other layer, but data link layer is connected to the network layer and the physical layer, which is why in this chapter we will all the time talk about these 3 layers: network, data link and physical. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The data link layer's main function is to take packets from the network layer and deliver those packets to the network layer on the destination machine. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? The main function of the layer is what? To take the packets from the network layer and deliver it to the network layer in the destination machine. How is it going to do this? How is the data link layer going to do this? Girls, be very alert when I'm talking, because what words am I using now, that is very important. What did I ask you all? The main function of the data link layer is to take packets from the network layer, transmit it to the destination machine's network layer. How is it doing this? By converting it into
Bits.
frames. By converting it into frames. So virtual data path मुझे ऐसा दिखेगा कि नेटवर्क लेयर से लिया, डेटा लिंक लेयर के पास में आया, उसने फ्रेम्स में कन्वर्ट किया, वो फ्रेम्स यहाँ पे आई, यहाँ से ऊपर नेटवर्क लेयर को मिल गए पैकेट्स. ठीक है. लेकिन एक्चुअली कम्युनिकेशन कैसे हो रहा है? नेटवर्क लेयर के पास में पैकेट्स आया, उसने डेटा लिंक लेयर को दिया, डेटा लिंक लेयर ने उसको फ्रेम्स में बनाया, फ्रेम से वो नीचे गया, नीचे मतलब फिजिकल लेयर में गया, फिजिकल लेयर से रॉ बिट ट्रांसमिशन हुआ ऑन the wires and then it matlab on the physical medium, and then it got, I mean, it reached the destination machine at the physical layer, which traveled up and then finally here. Actual data path ये है, but this is a virtual data path. यानी हम लोग जब when we listen to a lot of stuff, we will imagine it this way, but actually the transmission is happening this way. ठीक है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the time? Okay. Now this is another part of the same chapter which we will do in the next class, services provided to the network layer. I've started with it. I just wanted to show you the virtual path and the actual path. Now these are the three main services that are offered in the data link layer: unacknowledged connectionless service, acknowledged connectionless service, and acknowledged connection oriented service. Now what I want you all to do is, for the next class, I want you all to read the material, the text given, or you can refer to my PPT also. I think I have given you all an updated one only, but not the PPT, because PPT has just the pointers. You please refer to the text that I have given. Data link layer कौन से chapter से कौन से book से वो मैं तुम लोग को बता दूंगी. I'll give you all the PDF markings वगैरह. What I want you all to do is, now the next lecture that we have is on Tuesday, so you have a number of days, right? It is only going to take maybe 45 minutes of your time to read the material, understand it, try and understand the material. And then in the next class, I really want you all also to, kind of discuss that thing with me. So I want you all to read the text, understand it, and in the next class, explain it to me, because I have not understood. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Ma'am, I think so we don't have any Tuesday lecture because we are studying.